On balance, our nation has responded well to this pandemic. We owe our relative success, of course, to our frontline workers and the Irish people. I recognise too the leadership and decision-making initially by the caretaker government and then the new government, which sought to protect the vulnerable primarily and assist the economy by means of very many expensive but worthwhile interventions to a wide and varied number of sectors and services, including, for example, whether it be business, cultural, sporting or community-based. Many sectors we've become more accustomed to the basic defences of the virus, like good personal hygiene habits and etiquette, while business and commerce has improved its offering with home working and online trading, to name but a few. Many sectors have been trusted previously and we're led to believe will be trusted again. Those include hairdressers, barbers, non-essential services or offerings in retail and so forth. They and their customers can and will live and trade with COVID, not in spite of it or in fear of it, but with it, because they have to. It's essential if they are to have a future, it's essential if we are to have a future. We need now, though, to consider extending that trust and loyalty and understanding to other sectors who are willing to repay and reciprocate by showing that they too can live and trade with COVID. Leadership is about affording trust, earning loyalty through compromise if necessary. And to date, the trust afforded to school children, for example, and to the staff and to the management of schools has been repaid by the bucketful. It has indeed been the shining light of this dark pandemic, together with our far greater appreciation, thankfully, of our family and our surroundings and our community. The success of schools, though, was based on consultation and planning. And I'd even demand at this stage and want assurance that the government are talking to, are discussing with and are looking at the possibilities that exist in the hospitality sector to allow them to reopen. Not at them or to them or for them, but with them, to agree new guidelines or even new laws if necessary. They and their staff and their families, they want and expect a meaningful Christmas too. By agreeing these protocols, you are giving society the greater and far greater ownership of the solutions. We will need the hospitality sector when we seek to repay the billions that we've thankfully been able to dish out in recent months. Shut them out now and you shut out a large slice of the cake needed to repay those billions. Those that don't adhere to the guidelines, those that don't adhere to relevant laws, they know and understand and appreciate what the consequences will be. It'll be closure, because that's justice in a democracy and that's justice in a pandemic that we've grown accustomed to. You break the law, you suffer the consequences. God knows I should know that. But anyway, if we're to have a meaningful Christmas that all of society can share and all of society can own, let's ensure it's one that ticks all the boxes for the country, one that ticks the boxes to ensure that we have a society that's bought into this, that we have an economy that's able for it, and that we have the spiritual and mental well-being to appreciate the offerings that's been made available to us at this dark time, but at a time when Christmas has an opportunity for us to relish the opportunities it presents. Thank you.